Seemed ripped from the pages of a thriller. The NYPD moved swiftly, apprehending Luigi Mangione within 48 hours of the murder. The city was on edge, and the pressure on the police department was immense. The media had already begun to speculate wildly, and the public demanded answers. The swift action by the NYPD was a testament to their dedication and efficiency in handling such high-profile cases. He was picked up at a seedy motel on the outskirts of the city, his belongings hastily packed. The motel, known for its transient clientele and shady dealings, was the perfect hideout for someone on the run. The arrest was dramatic, with officers swarming the area, ensuring that Mangione had no chance of escape. The scene was chaotic, with curious onlookers and media personnel trying to get a glimpse of the unfolding drama. A search of his room yielded a treasure trove of evidence items that would play a crucial role in the investigation. The detectives meticulously combed through every inch of the room, ensuring that no stone was left unturned. The evidence they found was not just incriminating but also provided a clear narrative of the events leading up to the murder. A blood speculation, with theories ranging from a personal vendetta to a botched robbery gone wrong. The detectives brainstormed tirelessly, piecing together various scenarios. Each theory was meticulously examined, with the hope that one of them would provide the breakthrough they needed. The police, however, remained tight-lipped, their investigation ongoing. They understood the importance of maintaining the integrity of the investigation, ensuring that no information was leaked prematurely. The stakes were high and they were determined to see justice served. They were determined to build an ironclad case against Mangione, one that would stand up in a court of law. The preparation was intense, with every piece of evidence being scrutinized and every witness statement being verified. The goal was clear: to ensure that Mangione would be held accountable for his actions and that justice would be served for the victim and their family. The CEO's penthouse, usually a sanctuary of luxury and elegance, was now a scene of horror and chaos. The opulent surroundings, which once symbolized success and power, were overshadowed by the grim reality of a violent crime. The transformation was stark. What was once a place of comfort and security had become a gruesome crime scene, filled with the echoes of a brutal attack. The police tape cordoned off the area, marking the boundary between the ordinary and the horrific. The victim, the CEO himself, was found slumped over his desk, multiple stab wounds marring his body. The scene was a testament to the ferocity of the attack, each wound telling a story of rage and violence. The brutality of the attack shocked even seasoned detectives, suggesting a crime fueled by intense rage. The expressions on their faces revealed a mix of horror and determination, as they vowed to uncover the truth behind this heinous act. Strangely, the rest of the apartment was undisturbed. The luxurious furnishings remained in place, untouched by the chaos that had unfolded. It was as if the violence had been confined to that single tragic moment. There were no signs of forced entry, no ransacked drawers, no indication of a struggle. The pristine condition of the apartment suggested that the killer had been granted access, welcomed into the inner sanctum of the CEO's life. It was as if the killer had been an invited guest, someone who had earned the trust of the victim. This detail added a chilling layer to the crime, hinting at betrayal and deceit. Forensic experts meticulously combed through the scene, collecting fingerprints, DNA samples, and other trace evidence. Every detail, no matter how small, was scrutinized in the hope of finding a clue that would lead to the perpetrator. A discarded cigarette butt near the balcony caught their attention. It was an unusual find in such a pristine environment, suggesting that the killer might have taken a moment to compose themselves before or after the crime. A single muddy shoe print on the plush carpet stood out starkly against the otherwise immaculate surroundings. This small detail hinted at a hurried departure, perhaps indicating that the killer had not planned for every eventuality. A faint scent of cheap cologne lingered in the air, an odd contrast to the expensive fragrances that typically filled the penthouse. This scent, seemingly out of place, became a crucial piece of the puzzle. These seemingly insignificant details, the cigarette butt, the muddy shoe print, the cheap cologne, became crucial pieces of the puzzle. Each one added a layer of complexity to the investigation, pointing towards a calculated crime, meticulously planned and flawlessly executed. The evidence pointed towards a calculated crime, meticulously planned and flawlessly executed. The organized crime scene, with its carefully collected evidence, suggested a perpetrator who was methodical and precise. But who was the mastermind behind this cold-blooded act? The detectives pondered over the evidence, their minds racing to piece together the clues. The shadowy figure of the suspect loomed large in their thoughts, a phantom that needed to be brought into the light. The investigation was far from over. The detectives knew that every detail, every piece of evidence could be the key to solving the case. They discussed their findings, each theory bringing them closer to the truth. Detailed notes and sketches of the crime scene were meticulously reviewed. The detectives pored over their observations, looking for patterns and connections that could lead them to the killer. Security footage from the building was analyzed frame by frame. The detectives hoped to catch a glimpse of the suspect, a fleeting image that could provide a breakthrough in the case. Digital evidence was also scrutinized. Emails, phone records, and social media activity were examined for any signs of suspicious behavior or communication that could point to the killer. The detectives compiled profiles of potential suspects, each one meticulously detailed. The wall of the investigation room was covered with photos and notes, a visual representation of their relentless pursuit of justice. Every lead was followed up, every tip investigated. The detectives made countless phone calls, each one a step closer to uncovering the truth. The intensity of their conversations reflected the urgency of their mission. And then, a breakthrough. A crucial clue was discovered, a moment of realization that brought the pieces of the puzzle together. The detectives knew they were on the right track, their hard work finally paying off. The suspect was apprehended, the shadowy figure brought into the light. The detectives had solved the case, their dedication and perseverance leading to justice for the victim. As they reflected on the case, the detectives felt a sense of relief and satisfaction. They had faced a formidable challenge, but their unwavering commitment had prevailed. The crime scene, once a place of horror, was now a testament to their resolve and determination. presented. The jurors knew that their decision would have a profound impact on Mangione's life and the pursuit of justice. Their decision would determine the course of justice. The room was silent as the jurors deliberated, each one reflecting on the evidence and the arguments they had heard. The judge awaited their decision, knowing that the outcome would set a precedent for future cases. The weight of their responsibility was immense, and the future of Luigi Mangione rested in their hands.